Curtis.
Sean.
Not since the very first Taco Bell KFC hybrid gas station restaurant ascended upon the unknowing citizens of Tulsa has such a controversial hybrid hit the people, smacked them in the face.
I mean, Quesarito Acoustasonic.
This is it.
The impact.
Right. Shockwaves.
Monumental.
Shockwaves. You know, people will be talking about this long after we're gone.
2 a.m. snacks were never the same.
Never.
Neither was the guitar.
Absolutely not. I've been confused by it ever since.
I'm so confused.
I have never heard people say things about the Acoustasonic with less actual expertise or hands-on experience that I have through using the Fender Acoustasonic in my videos.
I mean, we got them all.
We got all three of them, all right? So Fender sent me the Jazzmaster and the Strat. This is on loan from my boy Fabian in Boyce Avenue. My guy. Love you, bro. Shout out. So we've got the Tele, the Jazzmaster, and the Strat. Before today, this man's never played an Acoustasonic.
Ever.
Right?
First time. Maiden voyage.
So we're going to give you a first-time look through our initial thoughts. And I've played these. I've gigged a couple of them before, so then we're going to kind of hit everybody with the real thoughts.
Yeah, the brass tacks.
All right, so we're starting with the Tele. This is the first one that came out. We're not going to go through every single one. We're going to go through position 5, which I think is kind of their go-to acoustic sound. Position 3, which I always kind of prefer position 3s on these. And then position 1, which is going to be essentially the go-to electric sound for each one.
Also, quick aside, I like that the knobs are wood.
There we go.
Very cool. Definitely also beneficial to the tone.
Kind of like in the gas station where like you get the Taco Bell cup or the KFC cup, right? It's kind of like dependent on that. So gives you that.
Do they give you a different cup depending on what you order?
I thought so.
What if you order?
In Tulsa they do anyways.
What if you order both? How do they decide?
Bro, I don't even know, man. Get out of here with that nonsense. no one's ever tried.
That's unspeakable.
I know. So where do you want to start? You want to start with KFC or Taco Bell? I feel like KFC is the acoustic and Taco Bell is the electric.
Yeah, definitely. Like this is my 4-piece, and then Baja Blast.
Boom! Hits you.
Yeah.
The electric Baja Blast is nothing if not electric.
In both color and taste.
Yeah, and the way it glows in a dark night.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just lights people
up.
up.
Its flavor is a color, by the way. It's not like actually a flavor. It's like the color that it is the flavor. It's like amorphous blue-green.
Why don't we hear how it sounds? That's a KFC biscuit right there.
Right there. Soft buttermilk biscuit right there.
Okay. So yeah, this is kind of representative of the Acoustasonic sound, I would say.
I think it sounds just as good as any like full-on acoustic plugged in, you know?
Yeah, and this is going to be the point that, you know, we're going to make more after we go through all of them. So let's just kind of let's hear a little bit more on just the neck, right?
Okay.
Back and forth.
Just the neck. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah sure.
Right?
Cool. Yeah, let's do it. You like that?
It's going through a Fishman amp, by the way. We have the DI Loudbox Artist. All right, cool. So we got that.
Which is cool. I like that thing.
Yeah, dude, that thing's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Position 3.
Position 3.
Right? This is a smaller body acoustic. Let's hear it.
The dark meat.
Who orders dark meat at KFC?
I don't know. They offer it, so apparently someone.
It's got to be there, right? Perfect. So that's my favorite on here. And then now hit him with the Baja Blast real quick.
Ooh, the Baja Blast.
So this is just like the bridge pickup. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So let's real quick switch this to the Jazzmaster. We'll just pop it off. Don't worry about it. This is how we do things around here.
It's in the rough.
That's right. Jazzmaster. All right. So heavier is the first thing that you'll notice if you pick up a Jazzmaster Acoustasonic.
Bigger body though, so understandable.
And it's bigger neck, chunkier neck.
It's got some beef.
Yeah.
Beef fajitas.
Again, I'm vegan, so if you go to Taco Bell, order it fresco style, and they'll actually put the beans instead of beef, fresco style. You're good to go.
Although
man.
we are not entirely sure whether there is actual meat in the.
I try not to think about it every time I go to Taco Bell. It's really one of those.
You might be fine ordering just like the chicken.
There you go.
It's got a little more hair on it.
This is the Baja Blast with the overdriven.
Oh, a little pinch harmonic there by accident.
Accident? Was it an accident, Curtis? No, I don't think so.
Just the Billy Gibbons just wants to come out.
It's coming, right?
It's not the blues until you do the root and then you slide into the root again.
There we go.
The blues.
That's the Baja Blast blues.
Right there. Yeah. If you have too many Baja Blasts, you will have the blues.
I heard LaGrange was actually written about the Baja Blast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly. Without a doubt.
Position 3 on this. This is my favorite one. The Jazzmaster position 3 is probably my favorite position on all of the Acoustasonics. Oh, there we go.
A little darker, a little warmer.
See, that's my style, right?
I feel like if I was gonna do some like Al Di Meola acoustic jazziness,
This would be the
my
go-to
vibe.
one.
Yeah.
All right, I can tell you're vibing. I feel
yeah.
the vibe emanating from you. Oh, Curtis, take me away. And position 3 also has like the body sensor.
Tickle it a little.
Just tickle the bridge. Is that it? Another Tulsa gas station special. That little on the house tickle. There we go.
If I was Michael Hedges and I knew how to do that, it would be cool.
It looked cool. We can maybe insert clips of
Michael
something
Hedges.
sounding better. Than just, there's nothing worse than people who don't know how to play percussive guitar. Try it.
Yeah. Sounds like the drum circle at NAMM.
Oh my god. No.
That's my least favorite thing of all time. You're walking out of NAMM and you're exhausted because you've been under fluorescent lights for like 7 hours, like catching like 6 different kinds of the flu. And then what greets you at the door but 40 people who don't know how to play in time in a drum circle.
It's
Just like,
great. Anyways, what does position 5 sound like?
Position 5. I'm a chord repeater. That's like being an outfit repeater on guitar. You can't have the same first chord. You gotta take a different.
Yeah. No.
Interesting
Try
chord.
again.
Okay, hold on. I learned this chord from a Steve Vai column in Guitar World magazine when I was like 16. But it's a cool chord.
Be ready.
What's happening next? I don't know.
Oh my god. So we got F sharp, C sharp, what?
We got F sharp, C sharp, and E, and then we got G sharp, and then B and E. I mean, it's like basically like a really fancy version of just like this chord up here, like a.
Okay, I get it. All right.
Sus.
Boss. Getting bossa vibes.
Yeah, like a. Oh yeah, you could definitely. I just played that chord wrong. But then you get into like a.
How do you do? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Jazzmaster sounds great.
Jazzmaster is really good.
I gotta do. All right. Let's do Strat real quick, and then we'll give the people our thoughts. Oop.
Just saying, Fender put out a bunch of videos with Nile Rodgers playing this guitar.
So you're a little intimidated right now?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
But where he sounds like a badass. So
I mean, it's always how he sounds, though.
but like, I don't know. I didn't know how it was gonna go. Now plays like the same guitar all the time, and then all of a sudden now he's got a different guitar. It's like, what's happening now? I don't know. And then it's like,
It really seems like a seminal moment for you.
it was a lot. on that foggy Tuesday morning on Instagram.
Wow. I'll never forget. I don't know how this is gonna go. Now Roger's on Instagram playing an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, but so we could play some funky stuff.
All right, so we're in the neck,
yeah.
right?
Funky, yeah. Position 5.
There it is. Even in the most pure acoustic representation, the spank is there.
The funk is effervescent.
Mm-hmm. As all funk is.
Yeah.
Right?
That was my SAT word for the week. Effervescent.
Okay.
Still don't know what it means.
That's cool. But it's whatever funk is, I guess.
Yes.
All right. Position 3.
I just want to go straight up E minor. Just keep it simple.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of songs start with E minor. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Classic.
I hate that song, actually.
Just saying.
Truly.
I was going through some not really that bad at all stuff that I thought was really bad when I was like 13.
13. And then Billy Joe Armstrong just hits you.
Sang
like,
his
bro,
heart out.
Bro,
and changed my life.
I got you. As a 40-year-old man, I really connect with you 13-year-old and your boulevards of broken dreams.
It's like amazing considering he was writing like teenage angst albums in his mid-30s that he's still married. There's probably like more than one chord.
Yeah. All right. How about a little G, D, E minor for the.
A little blues, the Allman Brothers, eh?
Yes. It's like Dookie meets Allman Brothers.
It's the James Taylor move right there.
There you go.
sus2.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden, my song's got emotions.
Learn every key of C, key of G chord in D and A, and then you're James Taylor, by the way.
Yeah. Also that one though.
Oh wow, little hammer. Yeah. Okay.
All of a sudden, there's some sauce on that G chord.
There you go. This ain't your daddy's. That's a little hot sauce. Taco Bell hot sauce.
I knew we should have looked at the menu to see what their sauces are called.
Mild. A little mild.
Yeah, it's not quite. That's not like a blast chord.
Yeah, G sus 4 is definitely the mild sauce packet of the Taco Bell lineup.
Yeah.
But whatever.
How hot is the hot one though? Is that like I feel like
Dude,
the hot sauce on Taco Bell is like a 3 on the hot ones like hot sauce.
Bro, a 3 like puts me out. I'm so bad with hot sauces.
But you are.
I'm just not.
Like from the suburbs of Florida, so not exactly known as the Spice Summit.
Not the epicenter of spice. All right, how about the electric one? Strat.
See, I feel like this is like the medium. This is like the habanero, but not quite the Carolina Reaper.
It's green. Is green sauce a thing?
I feel like that's a Serrano.
I don't even see. I don't even.
You're vegan. You should know your peppers. Come on, man.
No, it's just because I'm vegan doesn't mean I know peppers.
You should know more about vegetables than me.
You know what I do know about Acoustasonic guitars.
But what I mean by that is that I feel like this one has more hair on it than the Tele, but not as much as the Jazzmaster.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about our general thoughts on these. If anybody's made it this far in the video, here we go. So
it's been a few tangents.
My favorite, I think the Jazzmaster is the best sounding of all of them.
It also is the
my
biggest.
Opinion, it's the biggest.
Bigger
right?
is better.
Of course. The Strat, I think, plays the best to me.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, I would agree.
But I still think I might like the Tele a little more than the Strat for the sounds. But again, the Strat plays the best.
But the Strat is also a Strat, so
that's true.
Sexiest body shape of all time ever.
Yeah, I would agree. The only thing that I think I like the Jazzmaster body shape just because I'm not a Jazzmaster guy.
So it's a novelty to you.
Exactly. So I reach for the Jazzmaster
one of the
because
best-selling guitars that has been around for like 70 years is novel to you?
It's novelty. Pure novelty.
58 technically. So how many years is that?
Bro, listen. This isn't a math channel.
61,
I like how
63.
There are two types of guitar people, by the way. There's me, who can't really be bothered, don't really know the differences between anything, and then guys who know like the years things that came out.
To be fair, I worked at Guitar Center and had to buy all their vintage guitars for them for like a few years, so I had to know that to like keep a roof over my head.
Bro, guess what? I also worked at Guitar Center, and I know nothing.
No, but like, I was on the vintage acquisitions team.
Oh yeah,
I acquired vintage things for them.
I was on the clown who greets people at the door team.
I was also on that team when I first started, and then on Halloween I went to work as Peter Pan, wearing some very tight green tights for the entire shift.
And that was it. And then they're like, this guy clearly
we
needs
need
to be
get this guy in a different
vintage
department
acquisitions all the way. Yeah, a much classier title.
Green tights to work. He's got a face for radio. Get him out of here.
Yeah, vintage acquisitions is the place for him. A little business expertise.
They did like lock us in a cave, basically. Our office, like you had to like go through the warehouse and like up this like rickety set of stairs to get there.
That was not my Guitar Center experience.
Yeah, I don't think it was most people's.
Yeah, we got a new manager at Guitar Center, and he brought me into his office, and he's like, Sean, we really like what you're doing, but if you want to stay here, you're gonna have to be clean shaven for your shifts. And I was like, bro, the dude in Pro Audio has a spider tattoo on his face, and you're gonna make me shave?
Also, like, excuse me, this is not the New York Yankees.
Yeah, I know exactly. So I'm like, I guess I quit, and that was my last day at Guitar Center, because they made me shave. Because I wasn't presentable enough as a Guitar Center employee.
That would be probably a bigger issue for me than for you.
I like what you got going on here.
I went full on Billy Gibbons
for pandemic. This is like, I'm making this happen.
Pandemic response, appropriate response. Billy Gibbons.
I went in a different direction.
Some people just wore a mask. I was like, maybe I can add to my protection.
You grew a mask.
I grew a mask.
That's
exactly.
Cool. So
this is a barrier.
So what's your favorite?
Get through this.
What's your favorite of the Acoustasonics?
Okay, so it's really hard for me to not say Stratocaster because when given the choice of anything Fender and which one's my favorite, I always say Strat.
Right.
I think I'm gonna
Jazzmaster. I think the Jazzmaster sounds the best.
The Jazzmaster.
Yes, for sure. The neck is bigger. Right?
Bigger.
So that's why it, like I said, it reminds me of my 62 Strat reissue that I have.
They don't say what model they are on the headstock, so you could do the switcheroo and no one would know.
Yeah.
Also, serial number is on the back plate and not on the neck. So you wouldn't even be able to, people wouldn't even be like, what the hell, the neck has a different serial number.
They'd be like, that serial number doesn't match up. That's not a Tele serial number.
Yeah, so you could do that and stealthily.
Yeah, see, you can't get anything by those vintage acquisition guys. But yeah, I think the Telecaster I think plays great.
At one point, I told people I did that job to look cool. I don't know. I really don't know why. I thought that would work.
Hey, ladies. I don't know what you're doing later tonight, but I got a lot of work. I got some vintage Guitar Center acquisition work to get done.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I got my own office, but you have to go through the warehouse to get there.
Just button this up. Yeah.
Oh, I never wear collar shirts.
Oh no, of course. I can't imagine. Was it green tights all the time? Is that pretty much it?
Yeah. Before the hammer pants, that was the vibe.
Which you can't see, but trust me, it's happening.
They're awesome.
So thank you for joining us on this tour of the Acoustasonic guitars. Again, Jazzmaster I think sounds the best.
Yeah.
Strat plays the best. I think the Tele might be the most balanced. I think the Tele neck one that you heard earlier
was nice.
Was really nice. It's a little brighter, I think.
Sumptuous.
Yeah, the Jazzmaster's is darker. I prefer the darker stuff. But also, I might just do a shootout with my other, like my Taylor and my Martin as far as just the electronic pickup sounds. Like you mentioned earlier, these sound through an amplifier just as good as any pickup sound I've heard.
Absolutely, 100%. And I mean, like, I don't want to name any other brands, but I mean, I think both of us, safe to say, have played some very high-end
for sure
acoustic electric guitars.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is comparable to
totally.
that
I again, I'll probably do a shootout with some of those like a blind shootout.
Right.
But I just know it's going to
Well,
sound
tape
just
over
as
the
good.
headstock.
Yeah, exactly. What is it? A fire orange Acoustasonic Jazzmaster? What is it? Yeah. But I'll always prefer the sound of a mic'd acoustic guitar. Like, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid to say, like, oh, a DI Acoustasonic is going to sound better than a mic'd up Taylor 614. That's just not the truth.
Yeah.
But as a performer, like, you have the DI. The DI is what you're going to rely on. So.
Also, if you're like at home and the river of inspiration has flowed your way and you have your magnum opus has come to you and you're trying to capture that lightning in a bottle, to have like one guitar to like bang out all your ideas.
There you go.
Very nice.
I love it.
Because you could switching guitars could be enough time for that to that little extra something special to just wisp away.
You never know when the Baja Blast is going to run dry.
That's not ever going to happen. Why would you ever say that?
Curtis, thank you for being on the channel.
Thank you for having me, Sean.
Yeah, anytime, man. And then if you have any questions or comments, let us know in the comment section. Instagram, Twitter.
And we will not answer that.
That's on the website. Well, man, well, you won't. But I know you're very busy.
What is that supposed
Yeah, right? But anyways, let us know what you think.
Yeah.